that do. But another absurdity is Mexico. Mexico, out of all of the countries that we just talked about, they did something that I think is unique, historic, and needs to be recognized. So what happened in Mexico is they have an agency called the IMSS. It's basically their Social Security department, which covers a large part of the healthcare system. And they went rogue in Mexico back in December at a time when hospitals were full. They were getting inundated. They're almost like at that crisis peak, like we were in this country around December and January. Remember when like LA was running out of oxygen and like India was last month. So Mexico was in terrible condition back in December. The IMSS, and I would like that our paper and our advocacy was part of what made them pay attention to ivermectin. They implemented a nationwide test and treat program. Every outpatient testing center, if you tested positive, you were offered ivermectin. And you got 2 days, you got 12 milligrams, which is not a high dose. In fact, I consider that to be somewhat of an undertreatment. But what happened, within 2 weeks of that, hospitalization rates plummeted, death rates plummeted. And over the next 3 months, they basically rid COVID, open bars, open restaurants at a time when the vaccination rate was like 1 to 5%. So it wasn't the vaccines, it was all related to this. And then 3 weeks ago, maybe it's 3 weeks now, that agency put out their paper looking at the data of their program. And you know what they reported is that in many thousands of patients, those that accepted the medicine and took it, their rate of hospitalization was up to 75% lower than those who didn't. And that's not the only agency or country reporting that. Now, why isn't that front page news in the major media in the United States? You have a large country like Mexico who just put out results of a nationwide program centered around ivermectin, where hospitalizations were reduced up to 75% in those given ivermectin.
And in your opinion, an insufficient dose.
What I like to say is it's the minimum of what it's capable of.